first, our top story today. Some South Dakota educators are sending a message about the state's proposed social studies standards.
More than 30 members of the South Dakota Education Association stood in the cold and snow this morning in Harrisburg. And the teachers and education staff want to make sure that parents are paying attention to the state's proposal and are getting involved in the process.
Love your teacher!
Teachers at Harrisburg North Middle School were feeling the love as they braved a 5-degree wind chill this morning to draw attention to how they teach world geography and South Dakota history.
The entire North Middle School staff is out here in solidarity to support American Education Week and to also show our concerns for the proposed social studies standards.
8th grade history teacher Tamara Huffman says the committee proposing the new standards only had 2 South Dakota educators on it, who opposed both the standards and the process.
We want our voices to be heard. We are experts in our field and we know what's best for the children of South Dakota. And so we think it's best that we have a voice in what we are teaching in South Dakota. And currently we don't have that voice.
Huffman's sign ripped in the wind, but she says she's determined not to let the curriculum committee shred South Dakota history.
We currently feel that our Native American population is not being recognized in our standards, and we would like to see some changes.
Geography would be completely eliminated from the middle school curriculum. In 7th grade, geography does a really good job at just kind of introducing kids to the rest of the world.
Geography teacher Craig Swenson says the fact that this many teachers stood out in the cold should show you something about the resolve.
We're incredibly tough. We have to be. It's a rough profession, but we do it because we love what we do and we love the kids.
Now they just hope parents will show up November 21st for a public hearing in Sioux Falls on the proposed standards. And Monday's meeting is at 9 a.m. at the Sioux Falls Convention Center. Now, you may remember the state's proposal did not receive much support at the last public meeting in Aberdeen. Since then, the South Dakota Department of Education released editorials in support of the proposed social studies standards. The Secretary of Education, Tiffany Sanderson, says that the goal of these standards is to help students become the next leaders of their communities. And another from a member of the Social Studies Standards Revision Commission says complex standards empower students to succeed in school and later in their careers and life.